Hello, friends, and welcome to Baldur's Gate 3 Chaos Run. My name is Ed, and today we are going to finish off exploring the Grove, talk to Kaga and see if we can help Arabella, and we are going to talk to Nettie about getting the parasites out of our heads. If last time we went down and fought the Harpies in an effort to save Murkon, but unfortunately Murkon did not make it. Now, we could have used Sanctuary on him to ensure he survived. I intentionally didn't do that because I wanted to play through and try to play the game in a way that gives us some random things to happen. I did use leveled spells in that fight, but we did not get a wild magic surge. As we get higher in level and have more spells to use, wild magic surges will start to become more regular. And once we leave the Druid Grove, we will beeline for Karlak, and she will be a wild magic barbarian. So we'll have a little additional chaos tossed into the mix as well. But for the moment, let's finish up here in the Druid Grove and see what other information we can glean about our parasites. So we've already been over here and spoken to Volo.
Yes, I see.
And he is clearly trying to speak to this bear. So let's talk to Bosk and find out what's going on.
Just a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
Well, so they're not communicating well. You would think we'd have an opportunity to speak and try to change that. Here's a book you can read. Oh, no, we're reading this one. Each chapter of this book describes the cultural origins of a different mythological beast. Chapter 5, Miniature Giant Space Hamster.
What have you heard?
Very little is known about this particular cryptid, though stories say they tend to choose well-muscled human males as their steeds when they deign to visit this plane. According to legends, this creature retains a wellspring of indescribable power known only to itself, though it provides its steed with perhaps mystical, perhaps mundane courage. Unsubstantiated rumors claim the creature has a taste for human eyes. Wonderful. If you are not familiar with what that's referencing, it will come up later in the game and we will talk about it then. Don't want to give spoilers for people who are seeing this all for the first time. All right, we have another bear to speak to.
He didn't come back, did he? His smell is gone. He's gone.
Who are you looking for?
Master, he left with the weaponed two legs. He said he'd be back. But I can smell them, the weaponed ones, and I cannot smell him. He's not coming back.
You look strong. Why not go after him?
No, the woods have gone dark. There's too many predators lately, and I was never the strong one.
Poor Orm. We have some fish here. Orm doesn't mind if we pick them up. And let's head out.
Ah, my grizzled friend.
What can you tell me about this place?
Looks like the druids are chanting at something. I assume this idol, the idol of Sylvanas, is the one that Arabella attempted to steal. Fairly impressive if she was able to make an effort at that with this many druids around. I'm wondering what she did to attempt to grab that thing. Very cool. Oh, another animal.
I thought you were Halcyon.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halcyon? Promise me a mate.
Okay, well, I'm not super interested in his haunches, clenching or no. Let's see what's going on here. We can't... Oh, we can talk to the bird.
Not now. Places to be. To find Halcyon. There's not a moment to lose.
And the bird was off to find Halcyon. Let's talk to Apicupsis. Apicusis.
Speak.
What were you saying to that bird?
The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
I helped defend this grove. I'm not your enemy. We got guidance. Let's go ahead and throw some Tides of Chaos in there too. We got a natural 20. We'll take that.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe.
Sounds like she has to be stopped. How might we do that?
A druid and an outsider. We can do nothing without turning the others against us. Only Master Halcyon can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people.
As well she should. Phagian agrees that what her people are doing is something that will damn them. So shouldn't the ritual protect the grove? No, we don't want that one. I hear a ritual can protect the grove. Are you helping prepare it?
I would prefer not to. But if Master Halcyon does not return, Korga will give the order. And my voice will not matter.
And we will leave. We have another bird. Oh, we had a bird.
Shh, I'm concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
It's slightly off. Push it a bit to the right.
Yes. Yes, you're right. That's it.
We've made him very happy. You can have him leave and stop doing anything with that, and then you can take the 3 gold coins, but it's not, there's no value to those, and I would much rather him be happy, so why not? We have a bear blocking us from this. We were not able to use it at the top, and we can't use it now either because of her. So let's see what Tuffet is up to.
I'm sleeping.
Could you move just a little bit? I need to use the elevator.
Okay.
And there we go. Tuffet has gotten out of our way. Now let's go talk to Kaga. She is the least interesting character in the grove.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, there are 3 different interactions Shadowheart can have in this area. And if they overrun each other, you can miss one. So hopefully we will be able to get all 3 of them, but possibly not. So let's find out.
We will tolerate outlanders no longer. The grove will be made. Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Thief? Poison? What's this girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite?
She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks.
Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Koga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
So we have options here. We do not have good nature. We do have good persuasion, so that would be the best one to use. And we could speak directly to the snake, but the snake is following Kaga's command already, so I don't know that that would be particularly helpful. Keeping silent isn't something that Phagian is willing to do, so we will go with the persuasion option. Release her. I'll see that she stays out of trouble. And we'll guidance on that. No problem.
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Koga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
So first things first, I want to run up here and get away from the wolf. And then speak to Shadowheart.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
All right, we will turn to other matters. She's already assured us it's not tadpole related. And there's nothing here that we should be doing out in the field. Okay, so I avoided the wolf because you can get an interaction with it here. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So we will see if it works for us this time.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
I just wanted to give you my smell. I'll leave you be.
No, wait. You smell fresh. Safe. You can stay, if you must.
Okay, so we did have the interaction, but she saved on her check, so we don't get a chance to speak to her about it because we did not technically know anything happened. There will be other chances, there are other wolves we can run into that we can get a different result. If she fails the save, then she has a reaction and we get to talk to her about that reaction. So we will hopefully get that later.
The rat doesn't respond. It simply bares its teeth.
Not friendly. Let's try Oladon here.
The rat watches your movements, but does not speak.
One more. No, we already talked to Penta. Ren.
The rat glares at you, but says nothing.
Nobody wants to talk. Let's see what Kaga has to say.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Only a monster would threaten a child.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
This right must be born of powerful magic.
The right of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out.
So I'd like to point this out. Aaron earlier was talking to Astarion, and he said that they didn't have the resources. But Kaga says that that the outsiders are an infection and that they must be choked out. It doesn't mention anything about resources. So I think that Aaron was putting a face on the situation to try to make us understand what they were doing. So we will use our wood half-elf race. We don't get to do this very often. Turning your back on the needy. Is this truly the way of Sylvanas?
A disease of the flower must not reach the root. Pluck the petals, sever the branch if you must, but cut out the rot before it infects the whole of the wood. Teachings of the Tree Father. Do you agree?
Words you have twisted to justify your cruelty.
Words I heed to the letter, to keep my brood safe. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Then it seems I'd best speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
So even though there are quests in this game that have time limits, strict time limits, this one does not. And the grove will never be sealed unless you do something to cause the tension between the tieflings and the druids to come to a head, or if you... Well, I think that's about it. Only if you do that. So you have until you move from Act 1 to Act 2 to deal with this problem. It doesn't have a strict time limit. Well, let's see if everyone else agrees, because we heard Wrath clearly did not agree with her treatment of Arabella. Perhaps he could be a companion and not an enemy.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
That Kaga seems dangerous.
Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
Kaga seems happy to rule the roost. Who's your real leader?
Master Halsin. Perhaps Goblin called, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad.
I'm looking for Nettie.
Ah, I see. You will find her deeper in the caves.
So even though Phagian is not against helping to find Halsin, at this point he needs to get the infection handled first. So we are going to handle that initially before we make any offers to look for the head druid.
It is what Korga desires. I doubt it is what Sylvanas wants.
So Wrath...
Stay close.
Wrath does not feel that the tiefling should be forced out. So I agree with him. What about Loic over here?
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
So Loic does not want us to be here, and he is couching his opinion in feigned niceness, which is not very valuable, but okay. Okay, here is the third interaction we can have with Shadowheart. We have these plaques to read. So let's check them out. Oh, we got another druid. Let's see what Marcoral has to say.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
So, also not a
The
friend.
ritual's almost finished.
What if they tried to steal from us? The game.
We've shown them
The
what.
towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name.
So many dead. Sent to the Night Singer's embrace.
Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Saluna.
If you'll recall, we read a book in Jurgil's temple that mentioned Moonrise Towers. So another mention of Moonrise.
That mural.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
I don't want blood on my hands. We have the right to defend
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
Those murals in the grove, something about them seemed to catch your eye. So when I clicked on the plaque as we got closer, she noticed that some of the characters on the mural look like dark justiciars, and she started to make a comment, and then it jumped into the cutscene. So we missed it, but she did say it, or begin to say it, and we got the interaction for it.
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
Okay, she doesn't have anything else for us right now. And there were more plaques, so let's go look at those.
Ridiculous. We just let her run off.
She's a child.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
And everything here has a red outline, so no looting. Servants' quarters. Interesting. All of these things are red. Same round here. Okay, there is something around this corner here. Looks like Kaga has a secret chest, but Marcoral is currently planted where we can't really get to it. Let's move Astarion out of the group. Pull him up. And crouch. And get him closer. And let's see if we can get Marcoral to move away and give Astarion a chance to get in here. And there he goes. Shadowheart's too far away for the bonus, but we didn't need it. And here's a book for you to read. The book's spine is limber from overuse. The corner of one page is folded inwards. Balance is a myth. Where any clan treads, nature struggles. Unity is a fiction. Men of mere flesh seek only to tame beast and raise flora. We are the thunder, and we are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in its place. So that does not sound like friendly people. Let's read here. The marks crisscrossing the page don't look scribed so much as slashed. Kaga, swamp docks, tree, meet me, alone, Oladon. If that sounds familiar, it was the name of one of the rats that we spoke to earlier, so that's interesting. And then, of course, the malachite we don't need. We'll walk him out in turn base and stop the crouch. Get him back in the party. So we have just learned something about Kaga. And we need to go to the swamp and look in the tree and see, ooh, a chest we can loot. Very nice. And there's Nettie. Maybe we can get these tadpoles out of our heads, finally.
What's up for discussion?
I see you. Just give me a moment.
We'll wait patiently.
Vis medicatrix.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Healing. As soon as possible.
Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
No good way of putting this. I have a tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
You know of them? Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Not instilling me with confidence. Seemed a little cagey there, but let's go see what's going on.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
That drow and I had the same kind of parasite.
Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
I don't know. She's being cagey about it. What's that plant? Will it help?
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
It might? What aren't you telling me?
I'm telling you everything you need to know. Believe me on that. I want to help you. But I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you could help me. What about that branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
What do you mean, should be changing?
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
So you think it's only a matter of time?
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
So, go and get him.
I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. And if my birds can't get close, what chance do I have? You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Sounds like you're making a lot of assumptions that could kill me.
The way I see it, you have 2 options. Halsin, or that wyvern poison. I don't envy your choice, truly. But this is the hand fate's dealt you.
All right. I'll find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern poison. Pah! It'll take more than a nasty drink to finish Lae'zel of Kresh Kalir.
Better a quick draft than Ceramorphosis nonetheless.
Trade it to the nearest quartermaster for a better weapon. It looks like you could use one.
So that's a little personal interaction between Phagian and Lae'zel. Love that. Looks like the dissected drow here will speak to us.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Where did you get your tadpole?
The corpse remains silent. It doesn't understand the question.
Nettie said they didn't know they were infected, so apparently it doesn't know it had a tadpole. Where did you start following the Absolute?
Moonrise Towers. Initiation.
How many drow are out there?
Minthara. Back at camp.
There's no point in asking if he was abducted by mind flayers. If he doesn't recall having a parasite, he won't remember that either. So, we know who killed him. We know what happened to him. Who is he?
Ned Siranis of the Absolute.
Okay, and that's all we need to know. Now, let's loot him. Track the druid. Find whatever burrow he runs to and report back to me. Remember, you are only a scout. Do not engage. Do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I shall decide what we do next. M. He mentioned Minthara back at camp. I wonder if that's who M is. He clearly did not do what he was supposed to do. He was only supposed to watch and not engage, but he did engage. And we had a Mind Flayer Parasite specimen. We'll take that. And let's read Halsin's journal. And we have the notes on the parasite. Read that. Anatomical sketches of both a drow and an elithid tadpole are accompanied by notes written in an urgent scribble. The parasite was nestled deep in the brain matter. Elithid, undoubtedly, yet the host seemed unaware while alive. No visible signs of seromorphosis on the cadaver. Most strange. The final note is a single underlined word. Altered? So it seems the parasites we have are different.
Looks
than
like
normal.
Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
We gain nothing by chasing strangers. Only a Githyanki Kresh holds our cure.
Extraordinary happenings. While meditating in the forest, Nettie and I were ambushed by a pack of goblins led by a drow. We had no choice but to defend ourselves. But that is not the extraordinary, or rather, disturbing part. On the drow's death, a parasitic creature emerged from the corpse and attempted to escape. I captured it and have the host cadaver here in my study. I've told no one of my fears. Nettie suspects, but knows better than to ask. I will investigate further before informing the others. Kaga will demand answers I don't yet have. I had better record any further findings in a separate volume and keep them upon my person, lest prying eyes jump to the wrong conclusions. Very nice. Okay, let's head back out. We've done all there is to do in here. We are done with Nettie. So we can speak to the exhausted bird.
Sylvanas, I just want my... Please. I'm resting.
Something took a chunk out of you. What happened?
The bird says nothing, trying to rest.
Sorry, didn't mean to disturb.
The bird says nothing. Only the sound of its labored breath fills the silence.
Okay. It did not want to talk to us. So we are done here. We've spoken to everyone. We've looked at the plaques. We have looked at the mice. Looks like Wrath is the only potential friend in the room. Everyone else clearly agrees with Kaga's decision. So let's let's go check out the kids' clubhouse area that we discovered earlier. Oh, and we need to speak to Arabella and her parents.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
I hope we'll meet again under better circumstances.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Okay, we got a reward.
Bells, it's our job to get us out of here safely. Not
Chimera's locket gives us the spell Dancing Lights. I'm carrying the Amulet of Lost Voices, so I won't equip that. But I will give it to Shadowheart, because she does not have a necklace currently. So we'll put that on her. All the kids seem to be doing some kind of thievery or getting into some form of trouble. So that's interesting. Ah, there's where we were going for. Nice area. And there's that kid we were seeing earlier who got away from us, Donnie. And there's a chest. Very far away. But we have Mage Hand. So again, we can use Mage Hand to throw the basket. Whoa. Almost take out the kid, but it did not. And we get all this good stuff. So we will... I meant to send that to Shadowheart, but that's okay. We'll fix that.
Very well.
Let's see what else is happening in here. I see another child, Zaki, and Maul.
Very well.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here.
You saved Arabella from the Druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done.
Happy to help.
And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you?
What are you doing down in this cave?
Making sure we're ready to leave when the time comes.
Thought you might need help with something.
I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
I could help you get it, but my time's valuable to me.
Sure. When we sell it in the city, I'll make sure you get your cut.
I'll see what I can do. So again, Phagian does not have any moral qualms about stealing from the Druids based on what they're doing. And also, knowing that these children need help, and the idol, selling that idol, can help them to make some money. So that's good for them too.
Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark, but they're vicious. Anything else?
Do you have anything to trade? And Maul doesn't have anything of particular interest. If you wanted Bestow Curse, you can pick that up here for your wizard. But that is about it. We already have Cloud of Daggers. Well, Gale doesn't, so, but I don't want to spend 163 gold on that. So I think we are in good shape.
Anything else? You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime. Never see us coming.
Okay, let's see what Zaki has to say.
You don't look so tough. Mole fought off a hobgoblin all by herself.
And Melly?
I need new You're the first grown-up who's ever gotten in here. Not bad.
Getting the respect of the kiddos. We did not have an opportunity to tell her about Murkon. So I wonder... Nope, I don't want up there. I'm going up there anyway. If, let me try to talk to her again, see if there's a chance to do that and we're just missing it.
I had a feeling you'd be back.
Nope.
You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime.
And everything here is stealing, except for this book.
Let's see.
And I'll give you a chance to read that. Okay. And let's head back. I think we are done here. And that has got us sorted for the Grove for right now. So now let's go talk to our goblin friend again. We have learned a little bit more that the Absolute is potentially the source of these tadpoles. He started, the Drow said he was a follower of the Absolute, and he started following the Absolute at Moonrise Towers. And it is possible that the parasite was also given to him at Moonrise Towers. So, getting into the goblin camp would be a good plan. Let's see if Saza can help us do that.
Running out of time, Wargmeat. My family will be here soon. Let me out!
Deal. I'll get you out of there.
Then hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am. Let me out, you bunch of softies!
So let's close the door. Go ahead and close the door. And then we'll have Astarion crack the lock.
You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of you!
And we'll use guidance. And no worries.
Never a dull moment.
Oh, you teach are all boring! Even your cages are boring!
Okay. So now we need to get her out of here. And going that way seems like a really bad idea. So let's see if there's a way through the caves we can travel.
Bloody teeth everywhere!
That's curious.
And right out of the gate, looks like we found something. An underground passage. Seems like a good plan. I see goblins ahead, I think. And an unconscious halfling, maybe? And I see a rune. Let's let Astarion do some scouting for us. His perception failed, so I don't know what he was trying to perceive, but he did not do it.
Could wake
Let's
him
turn
up
off the
by
room.
chopping off a toe. That'd be funny.
Let everybody else come up.
Give him something to cry.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Still need answers.
So I wonder if that rune may have had something to do with this statue here. Bring Astarion back in.
Yeah,
She'll kill us dead if we go back without him. We'll get the druid talking. Grove's got to be full of magic. That's why I've been stabbing.
They're yellow, I guess, because we have Salza with us. Do we have Salza with us? I don't know. I don't see her. We'll see. They are not currently dangerous, though. So.
Did some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? I'll cut you to pieces. Kill him!
And Shadowheart has first go. I guess we left Salza outside. That was not intentional, but it happened, and we are trying to maintain our situation here, so that's what we will do. Let's let Shadowheart get first attack here. Actually, we'll go with Lae'zel first. See if we can't handle this goblin here. She will throw Watcher's Guide. She missed. We'll go ahead and end turn. Let Shadowheart have a go. She can... Is there anyone else in range? Yeah, we got someone else. Good. Did we hit this one as 2? We did not. So 1 saved, the other one took damage. We'll take it. Astarion is up. Let's go with Arrow of Ice. Well, there's a explosion, so it might hit Phagian as well, so let's not do that. Let's just shoot straight up. And then we'll use Action Surge and fire again. Exactly what I needed. We will move to the side a bit and end turn. Let's see, we are still trapped by this warg, so do we have any grouped up here? I've got these 2. They are not together. If I do any of my regular spells, I will get a disadvantage on attempting to hit. So instead, we'll go Magic Missile. And I don't currently have any meta magic. I don't have any sorcery points available. I've already used them. So we'll go Magic Missile and go for Gerza here. Actually, let's upcast that. See if we can't get a little more damage going. Oh, 1 hit point. Great. Okay, so that's it for that. Okay, Shadowheart gets another turn. Let's go ahead and move up. And then she will try to take this one out and hit Tracker Torak as well. She cannot get this guy. I think the warg belongs to Sharp Eye. It could be Tracker, though. I'm not really sure. So we're going to try to get them both here. Astarion is going to have to take an attack of opportunity, but he's got good health right now, so that should not be a problem. We can jump over the warg And then move out. We took a hit, and that's okay. So he will take out the tracker first. And he will miss. So, Phagian will do magic missile yet again. So that one I know will kill that one. That's going to kill him. And the only one left is up here, but that is too far away. So actually, let's get some movement here. Let's jump. All right. Magic missile. There we go. And I think that took care of the warg. It did. Wonderful.
Victory awaits.
Let's get out of the mess there. And then go ahead and get as far over here as we can. And now we will throw from low ground. So this is not ideal, but it is the best we can do. We missed. We will try again. All right, got it that time. And we have finished this issue. Let's see about getting Fendel up there. Starian has a healing spell.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Let's talk to Fendel.
I should speak up.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
How did those goblins slip into the grove?
It's my fault. I thought I'd given them the slip, but they followed me through the tunnel back there. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Okay. He just ran off. Let's go ahead and loot. Warrior Gresh was the first one we took down. Sharp Eye Gerza, we get another shovel, which is always nice. Tracker Torak had some items for us.
Should mind my step.
Let's go on up here and see what the worm has. Okay. And then we have another rune, so let's turn that off. And again, another statue. We were told there were traps down here. If you don't turn these runes off and get too close, the statues will shoot some kind of energy blast at you, which is not ideal, obviously. So we will take Phagian loose from the group and come on down, and there's another rune that we're going to try to get to, but it is a little harder, and I don't want the rest of the party coming down here with me. So I am going to jump, crouch,
an open view,
and hit it. There we go. So we did not take any damage, but we do have someone down here. And we have a key, some gold, and a scroll. And survival. So, when your survival fails, you know that there is a chest somewhere here. So the way that you can deal with that is you can go here to shovel and just start digging. And there's the wooden chest. Looks like everything there is wonderful. Another elixir of fire resistance, which we will not complain about. And let's jump down here. So if you're wandering around out in the wild and you notice a failure on your survival check, you can just start digging around, and eventually you will locate the chest. All right, and speaking of a chest, let's bring Phagian back to the party. At the top, please. Thank you.
Trap. Be cautious.
And we have a trap. So we will let Astarion do that. Bring everybody up so we are sure to get Shadowheart and Guidance. Except Shadowheart's not coming. Hello. There she is. Okay. We will lockpick. And add Guidance. Looks like a tough one. Ah, but we got it. Good roll always helps. Oh. We just picked the lock. We did not disarm the chest. Uh-oh. I hit the wrong thing. I'm glad I noticed. Got through that one as well. Wonderful. Okay. And we have Nature Snare. This is it has Fly Trap, a chance to ensnare target if it is not a plant or beast. So I am going to equip that on Phagian because it is a wizard staff, and all I have is a quarterstaff, so it's better than what I had. So I'll take it. We have a couple of oil barrels here that we do not want to hit. And I bet that charred key would have opened that for us, but that's okay. We let Astarion do it. There are things here in these items, so let me go ahead and get this looted up, and I will be right back with you. Okay, we are all looted up, and we got some really good stuff in there, folks. We got a elixir of peerless focus. You can drink it to gain advantage on concentration checks and against being charmed. So that would have been wonderful to have when we fought those harpies. We got a scroll of detect thoughts. I'm going to send that to Gale. We got a trap disarm kit. I will send to Astarion. We got 2 thieves tools. I will send to Astarion. We got a potion of mind reading. We picked up another potion. Which one was it? Featherfall. We got a potion of Featherfall as well. So got some really, really good stuff in those barrels. Absolutely worth your time to loot them. I don't know if it's always the same, but if it's anywhere near close to that, then you should definitely give it your time and effort. Now let's go back and pick Saza up. We did not mean to leave her behind. And let's get our second short rest.
All right. Time to see what new horrors waiting for us.
I guess we need to talk to her. I didn't know I needed to say anything else. I figured she would just be following us.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Ready to go meet my tribe? Just say the word. Happily. Lead the way.
Okay. Lae'zel does not like any of this, which is surprising. I guess she is all about killing the goblin and not cooperating with the goblin, but I am using the goblin, so we will see what we can see.
What this does.
We would have had a different interaction with the goblins if Saza had been with us. Not anything particularly interesting. They would have tried to kill her anyway because did not want her to get credit for finding the Druid Grove. They thought that she would take all the credit from them. So it would have ended in a fight regardless, but it would have at least been a conversation. Which is what I thought was going to happen because I thought she was with us. She's apparently my pet right now.
thought I was never gonna get out of there. Good to be free again, gotta say.
You made a promise, remember?
Never break a promise, unless there's something in it for me. I'll introduce you to my whole tribe and put in a good word for you. See you at the camp.
Okay. So now Saza is going to go to the goblin camp, and we have a free inn, supposedly. If we can trust her, but we will find out. Anyway, we have finished off the Druid Grove. We had had an interaction with Kaga, and we have had a combat on the way out. We freed the goblin they had captured and have made a deal to get into the goblin camp and maybe talk to someone who could help us there and find the Druid Housen. So, I think that's going to be enough for this episode. Thank you all so much for joining me on this journey. Make sure you tune in next time because we will be exploring outside the Goblin Camp, finding Karlach. That is our primary objective. We're going to find Karlach because I want to add her to our party, and we will end up losing Lae'zel and leaving her at camp. And Karlach will be our primary character moving forward. Or not our primary, but our one of our primary 4 characters moving forward. But in the interim, make your way with love and light. Thank you so very much for joining me. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day, and goodbye.